Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Shair Shazad and the topic of our presentation is working of investment house. Next slide. The next slide. And my group members are Iftikhar Ali Khan, Ashraf Chaudhary, Murtaza Kamal. And starting with what is investment bank. Investment bank is a special segment of banking operation that helps individuals or organizations to raise capital and provide financial consultancy services to them. And they act as intermediaries between security issuers and investors and help new firms to go public. They either buy all the available shares at the price estimated by their experts and resell them to the public or sell shares on behalf of the issuer and take a commission on each share. Next slide. Next slide. And how do they make money? They make money by providing a variety of financial services, including research, trading, underwriting, and advising on M&A deals. And what are M&A deals? M&A deals are basically merger and acquisition deals in which one company merged with another company or one company by the other company. And they're also earning money by proprietary trading is an effort to make profit by trading the firm's own capital. Investment banks earn commission and fees on underwriting new issues of security via bond offering or stock IPOs. And investment bank often serve as asset managers for their clients as well. Next slide. And what is merger and acquisition? Investment banks charge fees to act as advisors for spin-offs and merger and acquisitions. In a spin-off, the target company sells a piece of its operation to improve efficiency or to inject cash flow. On the other hand, acquisition occurs whenever one company buys another company. And merger takes place when two companies combine together to form one. For example, Adidas bought Reebok and they combined together to form a one company. These are the often complicated deals and require a lot of legal and financial help, especially for companies unfamiliar with the process. And that's it from my side. And for further presentation, I will like to call Iftikhar Ali Khan.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Iftikhar Ali. I hope I'm audible. Now I will start with the creating collateralized product. Investment bank might take lots of smaller loans such as mortgages and then package those into one security. The concept of somewhat similar to a bond mutual fund, except the collateralized instrument is a collection of smaller debt obligations rather than the corporate and the government bonds. Investment bank must purchase the loans to package and sell them, so they try to profit by buying cheap and selling at high price on the market. Next slide, please. Now, what is asset management? In other cases, investment bank directly serve as asset manager to a large clients. Like if a billionaire want to manage its asset or to do the investment, the banks also provide the services. The bank might have internal fund department, including internal hedge fund, which often come with attractive fee structure. Asset management can be quite lucrative because the client portfolios are large. Lastly, investment banks sometimes partner with or create venture capital or private equity fund to raise money and invest in private assets. The idea is to buy a promising target company, often with a lot of leverage, and then resell or take the company public after it becomes more valuable. Next slide, please. Now, what is investment research? Like if someone is a billionaire or a millionaire, he want to invest in some company or in some funds. He take the research services by the banks. Major investment bank can also sell direct research to financial specialists. Money managers often purchase research from large institutes such as JP Morgan Chase and Goldman Sachs to make better investment decision. Now for further presentation, I would like to call Mr. Ali Raza.
Thank you very much, Iftikhar. You guys are going tremendous. Here I am joining the next segments, investment banks in Pakistan. There are the several banks that have shown in slides, Faisal Bank, HBL Bank, JS Bank, sorry, calls interrupt. No, the Faisal Bank. The Faisal Bank, if we see the terminologies of Faisal Bank on investment, the first one is Project and Structural Finance, PSF. Project and Structural Finance is based on the set of professionals whose aims to give advisory and debit arrangement services for structures and finance long-term greenfields and brownfield projects and non-resource and limited source based. The high quality qualified teams at Faisal Banks offer advisory structures, execution, and monitoring services for projects. These type of projects are executed under great team leaderships. And the second one is syndications and debit capital market (DCM). The syndications and debit marketing consist of professional teams that offer various products and services to their customers based on their needs and choices. These requirements are medium to long-term financings and capital expenditures, capacity expenditures, and mergers and acquisitions. Now the turn is HBL. HBL is you all know that the HBL is a wide range of banking system which is truly given multiple services in Pakistan. If we call or measure our investments in HBL, the HBL Limited also provides investment opportunities to its valuable customer. HBL has the largest investment banking franchise in Pakistan. It has a team of professionals specializing in project finance and infrastructure advisory, debit capital market, and sanitations. Most of the clients of HBL preliminary consist of wide range of corporations, organizations, and government bodies across multiple sectors and industries. The bank has also close ties with some of the most well-reputed multinationals and international finance departments. The bank has made more than 215 transactions about US to 40 billions. These are all discussions have conclude that HBL and Faisal banks are the great banks to investment, which the return rate is best. Now further communication will pass from Sohaib Awan. The turn is Sohaib Awan.
Ji, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sohaib Awan, and thanks to all. Now our topic is JS Bank. The following bank on our list is JS Bank, which is considered as a pioneer in the domestic market. JS Bank's Investment Bank Group, IBG, also has had close ties with Wall Street investment firm since its the 1990s. The bank is known as among the masses of its high transaction volume in the largest corporations in the country. The company also has a market share of 40 to 45% in terms of new insurances. The bank provide you with a wide range of corporate finance advisory services in the debit and equity capital market, including mergers and acquisitions, project finance advisory, corporate debit organizations, and term financial certificate TFCs, SCOOPs, and initial public offering. Some of the other services offered by bank including assessment of capital market advice backed by research and expertise, offer recommendation and financial valuation. Now, Trust Investment Bank. If you are looking for an investment bank with a successful record, consider Trust Investment Bank. It is established in 1992 and is regarded as the one of the largest investment bank in the country, with branches in Punjab, Sindh, and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Trust Bank holds one of the largest lease portfolio in the national wide of offering a range of financial products and services. Some of the areas created by the bank include Sorry, I think so. They interrupted net issue. We are here that Trust Bank. Trust Bank is one of the few investment banks in Pakistan that provides services to the client in urban centers like Karachi, Lahore, Faisalabad, Islamabad, and smaller towns like Multan and Peshawar. Trust Bank also offers a wide range of fixed-term deposit and services to help institute manage their funds and optimize return. Now the turn is Ashraf Saab. Kindly continue this.
Sure. Next slide, please. Thank you very much. Mashallah, all the speakers have given very good information regarding investment banking and banking houses. I will explain it a little bit more. The services provided by the banks of these investment banks we are talking about are corporate finance, which they provide to a corporate sector like big companies. Then merger and acquisition. In merger, like 2-3 companies, they become a single one. Advisory. These banks provide this service, which is very important service for individuals, for banks, for small companies, for financial institutions. Private equity management is also provided. Structured finance, equity against like the different buildings, assets. Then forex, which is a foreign exchange, and money market, which is a short-term market to manage and to enhance the profit against the money available. CIBL has been a critical player in this field and has provided financial advisory services to buyers, sellers in most of the significant M&A transactions that have taken place in Pakistan in recent past, including Standard Chartered Bank Pakistan Limited acquisition of Union Bank. Next slide, please. Then we will discuss some about Samba Bank. Last but not least comes Samba Bank, known among the masses for its extensive investment portfolio. The bank gives financial advisory and corporate finance solutions to its clients. This bank also provides advice and insights about the buy and sell side. Their highly qualified investment banking team has extensive investment banking experience in New York, Paris, London. Some of the bank clients include public and private, local companies, private equity investors, private individuals, and families. So these are some of the most famous investment banks in Pakistan we have discussed. I have described a couple of banks, and all other banks were described by my other colleagues and group fellows. We hope that this information will be beneficial for all those who are listening and will provide a valuable insight to investment banking. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, we will not include that in our recording, but that will be later. Thank you, sir, and thank you, our class.